video of our class tour, I showed you how to connect through McGraw-Hill. We're going to spend a little bit of time right now specifically looking at how to utilize this program to your benefit. Now, first of all, these are required assignments, so they do impact your grade. In each chapter, I have chapter 1 opened up here. You'll see that there are actually 3 assignments here, but what we're focusing on, what we're talking about, are the Learn Smart and the post-lecture assignments. Each one of these is worth 15 points, so a total of 30 points per chapter is earned by doing homework. Now, in the grand scheme of things, when we're looking at hundreds and hundreds of points in this class, 30 points doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually 10% of your grade. And 10% of your grade is the difference between an A and a B and a C and a D, and so on and so forth. So if you're required to have a certain letter grade in order to get into your program, it's pretty important for you to do these assignments because there's no extra credit assignments in this class. The science department does not allow for instructors to offer extra credit assignments in this class. So the only place you're going to be earning your points is by quizzes, exams, and these homework assignments. So I really encourage you to complete these with each and every chapter, and not to allow any of these to go unfinished. The other reason to complete these assignments is they help you master the material. I'm assuming that the majority of you are going into the healthcare field because your desire is to help people and to take care of them. Think about taking your car to a mechanic who spent their time in school just learning the material enough to pass the test, but not to master it, not to apply it to their profession. I'm not sure you want that person doing the brakes on your car. Think about the people in the hospital, the people in the ICU, the people in the emergency room who are taking care of you, taking care of your family members. You also don't want that individual being the person who just learned the material well enough to pass the test, but didn't master it, didn't make it part of a lifelong knowledge so that they can apply it to their profession and to their daily lives. These assignments in Connect, their purpose is to help you master the material and learn it so that this becomes part of your knowledge base. So when you're out there doing your profession, you actually are really good at it. So let's take a look at these assignments. We're going to look at the Learn Smart first. You'll see that it's already unlocked. You could do it today if you wanted to. And the way you access it is to go over here on the right-hand side and click on this blue box with this white arrow. And it is going to open up another box for us, and we are going to push begin. This might take a couple minutes because my computer's running a little slow today, but we're going to take a look at what pops up. You'll see here in a minute an exact replica of your textbook. You can click through the pages and you'll see it's the same as your written text, but you'll also notice that some of the areas are highlighted. The highlighted areas are what have been determined as the most important parts for you to know. I personally encourage you to read the whole text, but the highlighted areas are there to help you focus on the material that is really important for you to understand. We're going to go down here on the left-hand side and we're going to see this little button that says practice, and we're going to push on it. And we're going to have, this is our first assignment. This is our first homework assignment. This is our Learn Smart assignment that's worth 15 points, which you see are down here. There's going to be a question up here and you have some choices. Do you know the answer? Do you think you know it? You're not sure? You have no idea? Maybe you want to read about it. So it's going to take me to that part of the text that helps me answer that question. And again, it's taking a couple minutes. So here, this is what's helping me answer that question, is this part of the text. Well, let's say I read it and I wasn't paying attention and I'm still not sure, so I'm going to put I have no idea. So it's going to tell me what the answer is. Now you'll see, even when I push OK, I still have 15 items left because I have to answer 15 items correctly for me to get my 15 homework points. The other thing that's interesting is once you have mastered the material, and Connect has a way of figuring out what you know and what you don't know by the way you're answering these questions. This will no longer be highlighted in yellow, it'll be highlighted in green. Now you could answer 15 questions 1 through 15 and get them all right and earn your 15 points and be done in 2 seconds. Or you may not be sure and you may have to answer 100 questions before you actually earn your 15 points. It's actually beneficial to you to read the text first before you come in and answer these questions in order to accomplish this task the best way that you possibly can and to better utilize your time. But if not, the opportunities are there to help you go back to the text and reread it and learn the material.